Buying a home is something many South Africans aspire to. It is the biggest single transaction most of us will make in our lifetime. Yet how much do we really understand about the process? Over the next 6 weeks, City Press, in partnership with Capitec, will take you through the journey of buying a home by following the story of first-time homeowner Bontle. The decision to switch from renting to buying has been made more attractive by the current low interest rates. For example, on a mortgage rate of 8%, your repayment for a 20-year mortgage would be around 8,400 Rand. However, just because you can afford rental of 8,400 doesn't necessarily mean you qualify for an 8,400 Rand mortgage repayment. You need to factor in the other costs of home ownership. So what will it cost you to run the home? You will have to pay rates and taxes, utility connection fees, levies, and maintenance. These could add up to 30% of your mortgage costs. So if your mortgage is 8,400 Rand a month, you may need to budget for at least an additional 2,500 Rand extra for running costs. If you are looking at properties, make sure the estate agent provides you with a statement to show you all of these monthly costs. Ask for the rates, utilities, and levy bills. If the property is on a prepaid meter, ask to see the amount the current homeowner is paying each month. For example, Bontle needed to add 2,400 Rand to her homeowner budget just to cover those costs. The best way to understand your mortgage costs is to apply for a pre-approved mortgage. Ask your bank what mortgage they would approve, at what rate, and the monthly repayment. Not only does this give you an idea of how much you qualify for, but it also puts you in a stronger position when it comes to making an offer to purchase. A seller is more likely to agree to an offer if they know the bond is likely to be approved. But don't just assume that because the bank approved a specific value, that it's affordable for your situation. Bontle applied for a pre-approved mortgage, and although she qualified for a mortgage of 1.6 million, she felt the repayments were too high and it did not give her enough cash flow to fix up the property and meet those additional expenses. She therefore opted for a lower mortgage and she put down a deposit of 72,000 Rand. You also need to consider the term of the home loan. While the default period for a mortgage is 20 years, you could elect a period from as little as 5 years to a maximum of 30 years. To afford the monthly repayments, Bontle selected a 30-year mortgage. However, once she's stabilized her finances after the costs of buying the property, she plans to pay an extra each month. Currently, Bontle's repayments are around 10,000 Rand a month. To settle the mortgage over 20 years, Bontle would need to increase her repayments by 1,500 a month to 11,500. The longer the period, the lower the monthly installments. However, the total cost of interest is higher. So ideally, you want to pay off your mortgage sooner rather than later. The best way to buy a house is to prepare for it. Once you understand how much more home ownership will cost, put this money away each month towards your home ownership war chest. This not only provides you with the money to pay a deposit, but you will also have a better understanding of whether or not you can afford to be a homeowner. If you are struggling to put those extra funds away, then you may need to revise your affordability. Buying a home is a lot more fun if you plan for it.